Hey everyone, it's Paolo. All right, have you been watching The View lately? Because it's on fire. And today, I get to talk to one of my favorite co-hosts on The View, Michelle Collins. Now, not only is she freaking beautiful and hilarious, but today is the first time I get to meet with her and ask her, how did this all happen? How did you get on The View, girl? See you all with Michelle.
His life was changed and made new when an angel made his dream come true. And now he brings his dream to you. In a
Oh my God. Okay, well, I just want to tell you, look, I just inspire everybody who's watching us right now, Michelle. This happened in like less than 24 hours, and we made it work, so I am so happy
I love
to have
you.
you here.
You're so sweet,
whatever.
honestly.
Okay, it's about you, not about me.
Beautiful space
Isn't
here.
it just for you, just for you.
This
Can
is
you-
like some Matrix space. I'm very into this. I want to like take bullets and bend backwards. It's really
Oh my
very
God.
chic and
Okay,
nice.
so let's
Hi.
start with this. Okay,
Yes.
you know, over the summer, The View, they've had confetti and tears, but you got the confetti. And let me just tell you something.
nice.
Let me just tell you something. I know I speak for a lot of the viewers out there, they really made the best choice by having you on the panel because you really bring so much liveness, comedy, all that you're good at to the panel.
That's so nice.
So,
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I love you. That's so sweet. Thank you very much. The confetti.
Oh my God, I love it.
They had a $49 budget. 4 pieces came down. I was like, I'm in heaven. And then the picture that they used of me, because like there's a photographer at
Yeah.
set. I was like, it could not have been a less flattering picture, like full Amish, bent at the hips. There's like a way that if I look off into the distance where I don't look like fully normal, do you know what I mean? Like something, I look a little special. And those are all the pictures I use. I look fully special. I mean, it's insane. But anyways, it was such a great day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since when the first day you were guest co-host, did you have like, honestly, any idea from the first day you were guest co-host on The View that you would end up being a permanent co-host? Like, did that ever cross your mind when they first told you to come in and let's see?
No, in fact, I was so honored just to even be, I mean, come on, it's The View. So
I
even
know.
just going in there, like having my name on the door of the dressing room was like, this is amazing. This is like some old Hollywood stuff.
God.
You know what I mean? And it's funny because then they kept asking me back, which is really obviously great.
Something is good.
Because I wasn't doing anything else. So I was like, I'll be there. So, no, but people were like, oh, they're going to hire you. Like, you're going to get it. And I come from a very superstitious Jewish family where spitting the poi, there was so much spit landing on the ground. I'm like, poi, shut up. Why are you even talking about it? Like, it's never happening. God. So don't bring it up, you know, but poi, see, I'm still doing it. What is this? IKEA, perfect. Knock on
It's
MDF.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever
right.
that thing is.
But I'm curious, when you knew you got it, who was the first person you called? Like to say, oh my God, I am a permanent co-host on The View. Like, was it your mom? Like, who was it?
It was definitely my mom. I was really tired because I had actually taken the red eye in.
Oh, from LA.
From LA, which is where I just moved to New York.
But
I took the red eye in and I was on no sleep, had to do 2 shows that day. And then they were like, we need to talk to you, like in the office. I was like, okay. So I went in, but I was I had to wait, completely brain dead.
Yeah, you were like.
And they were like, they told me that I got it. And I was just like, that's awesome. That's because it was not the connectors were not firing. You know what I mean? The synapses. So I called my mom, and of course, please, she's my #1 publicist.
I love I love her accent. I love your mother. I seen something with your mom in a video. I'm like, oh my God, why can she? Well, I love my mom too, but her accent, because you guys are Hungarian, right?
Hungarian, but she actually was raised in Tel Aviv.
Okay.
So she has that. She was very glamorous.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
Isn't it? Do you ever like pinch yourself? You're like sitting next to Whoopi Goldberg. You're a comedian. She's a comedian. Was she an idol of yours?
Let me tell you this. Oda Mae Brown and Ghost. I have friends who our friendship is simply based on quoting Ghost. Like we don't have, there's like actually no friendship past that. Once you cut Ghost out, like I don't know why I talk to them, honestly. And so, oh please, that Sister Act, I mean, get out of here. It's like every movie.
It's our favorite movie. I mean, we all know that. Yeah, we all know that.
Every movie is just one better than the next. And like, what's amazing about her is that she's so cool and so easy and awesome. And you know what the thing is though, she could literally be half as nice as she is and would still be amazing. You know what I mean? And she's just wonderful.
That's so cool.
It's really nice.
Oh my God. Like,
it's great. You should come to a taping.
Well, we did when you were in there. It was when the old ladies were there, and I won't tell you who was there.
I'll kill you. No. I wonder how long are you here for?
We're here until Friday.
If you want to come tomorrow, let me know.
Okay, but this is why we're gonna do that. Okay,
it's fine. You really should.
Wait, okay. So then, oh my God. So tell me this, because with all the ladies on the table, what do you bring? You think that all the other wonderful ladies don't bring? What do you think you bring to the table every day?
Very interesting question, because I'm learning that I apparently bring a rawness. A rawness in that I really do say what's on my mind, and sometimes I think it's misinterpreted, and it's all new for me too. Like, being on such a platform with so many people watching, it's a little bit new. I mean, I've done a lot of TV things, but
and it's live. On top of this, it's a
live
show.
I
Not even
know.
on even Fridays. Before it was, but now you have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
No,
live.
it's all week, but it's what do I bring? I mean, listen, I'm love to be funny. I like to I'm a big pop culture person. I mean, that for me is like my bread and butter. That's that's really how I kind of got into the business, working at VH1 and like blogging and doing all these things. So I don't know. I like to think that I bring like a youthful spirit. Raven obviously is the youthfuliest, but
When Patrick and I watch you, we always say when you're sitting there next to Whoopi, it's like you don't even have somebody writing your jokes or whatever comes out. You just say whatever you're thinking.
Yeah.
And I said this earlier. You're speaking, I think, what the audience is thinking. Good or bad, but most of us are thinking what you're thinking. So I think that's why we connect with you and we love you so much on there.
so sweet. Thank
don't
you.
change a thing. Did you
so
hear me?
nerve-wracking. Meanwhile, tomorrow I'm like Pearl's Barbara Bush. I'm like, well, there was an estate sale at the Barber Mansion, the Bush Mansion, I should say. So yeah.
But is it you mentioned about this earlier, but is it? I mean, because it's a live show, is it hard because you do have to be careful what you say because you do get bleeped and like you have to like bite your tongue like, okay, I can't say this even though I really want to say it. You know?
I will say that I know not to curse. Like that doesn't even cross my mind to say bad words. That's kind of, thank God, watch tomorrow, I'm gonna like drop an F-bomb. But anyways, certain words I don't know that are bleeped. Like I had a whole thing about camel toe and they bleeped camel toe. And I was like, that's what?
That was like a couple weeks, last week or something.
And then moose knuckle, which is really, that's the male camel toe.
But why do you have to bleep that one too? I didn't get that. Like
moose, what if I was talking about moose hands?
Yeah.
Or hooves, what do you call them? Moose hands?
Just so you know, we're bleeping you right now.
I'll be so mad at you. I mean, I will storm out of this beautiful set. I don't care how pristine this set is.
I'm just kidding. Oh, is this beautiful set?
Oh my God, how's my light? Sorry.
Your lighting is beautiful. I sat in your chair before. I was a stand-in from Michelle.
Were you?
Like, oh my
Did
God.
you wear like?
Yeah, I had a wig on too. I'm like, God, she better not be a diva. Okay, and she's not.
I'm a monster. By the way, this is all my hair. I just want you to know. People think it's a wig. I'm like,
really?
No, bitch.
Wait, you said it before. Why? That's like it's so beautiful. Why do people think it's a wig? Like, I don't get it.
The thing that I try to explain to people is it grows everywhere. People are like, you're so blessed. I'm like, I guess, except like it literally is from here like to the ground. I gotta like dip myself in the acid from Roger Rabbit to get rid of the shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, so the point is, it's a blessing and a curse. Anyways, back to you. I'm sorry.
Back to me. Okay. Yeah. So I have to say thank you because Patrick and I we had this great conversation last night about you, and we're like, it's so great to have someone on the panel really who stands for the gay community. And I know I speak for a lot of people out there. We know who we are, but really, like you really stand up for us and you speak up. You speak the truth, and it's called The View, but there's a couple of other people who really maybe don't see what you see. So do you feel like you're going to continue to I say educate. That's why I learned from Oprah. Like you educate them. Just say, hey, wait, maybe that's your belief. That's what you believe in. But let me teach you something what I know from being with them and what I see.
Exactly. It's a very important issue for me. And I just, when you hear people disagree with it, I'm trying to say, like, look at this whole Kim Davis thing. Oh my God, that was a whole other thing. I mean, you have to be open to everyone's beliefs, obviously.
Yes,
you have to be. And you have to understand too, that in this country, I don't know how many people, but a lot of people don't understand the lifestyle or marriage or those kind of things. So, especially in our audience, it's like the thing with The View is like it cuts to so many different people, ages, genders, everything.
Yeah.
I think this season we've actually been really good about opening people's eyes to LGBT things. We had on, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, a transgender teenager. We had this girl on, and you had Paula Ferris who's on the show, and she is coming from a more conservative background, and
and she had a good question, which she asked her, which a lot of people can relate. So I think it was something like,
a good question,
if my kids, what do I tell my kids? I think it was something like when they're in gym class, like they go to school, or like, you want to, and what it all comes down to really is education. And I remember my parents who are Catholic Italian, who grew up in Italy, they didn't know anyone who was gay. They didn't know anyone. Sure. Well, my mom did, the guy who does her hair and stuff. But like when it's their son, I would have been his
best friend. I'm already like, what's his name? Is he alive? I want to go meet him. Okay,
Chicago. But like when you educate them and they just see who you are, your authentic self, you can't deny that for someone. So
that's exactly it.
Yes, that's why I think you're doing good on that panel because that's what you're showing everyone else.
Sure, and Raven, obviously, who's living it. Yes. I mean, she's been great about defending herself and the LGBT community. It's been great. I think that they're real. It's such a hot button issue too. It's crazy. It's great. I think it's great. And now is the time when all the barriers are going to fall, and it's going to be.
I'm just curious because the View, obviously they're known from the political stuff, and now we're in the great debates. What's happening with the president and all that. Do you like that this is the time that you got to join the ladies when most of the conversations, hot topics, will be about the debate and the Democrats, Republicans? Are you good with that? Or
let me tell you what's been really great for me, and I'm hoping that other people in my place feel this too. I don't know who I'm voting for. I know where my politics lie. I mean, I'm definitely on the more liberal side of things, although not with everything.
Really? You're more liberal?
But can I say not with everything? There are certain things that I'm like, you know what, I'm not against. I mean, when you have like a rational person speaking, conservative viewpoints. But what's good for me is that I'm learning, and actually I think Raven feels this way too, where, not to speak for her, but like, we're learning along with a lot of people who also are figuring it all out, And so it's been good for me. I mean, it's certainly harder to be funny about stuff that you're not as comfortable with.
Yeah.
That's true. Like, talking about anything that was on TV last night for me, I could do that for 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But then talking about like Ben Carson, sometimes I'm like, all right, like, like he needs to perform a brain surgery on me to actually care. But, we're working on it.
This is like crazy because I like just seeing your career and like you being on this platform is so inspiring. Like, when you growing up, this like the little girl in you, did you ever like what was your biggest dream growing up? Like, did you want like to be on a national TV show and I want to be the comedian host? Like, was that even a part of it? Like, as a little girl?
That was it. Actually, I always tell people.
No way.
I swear to God, people from when I was little. I mean, first of all, when people say, "Oh, I'm an old soul," no, I don't know what my past life was, but I think I was like a French king. I have some thoughts. Should we get into this now?
No, after.
I'm like, that's the after show. No, but since I was little, I mean, this has been the only thing I've wanted. I never really wanted to be like in movies. People went, I want to be an actress. Never about it for me. I always wanted to be a host. And I grew up in a family that loved Johnny Carson. They loved to watch Dick Cavett. I mean, we watched all those. That's what I grew up watching. I mean, Letterman.
Well, you just knew then. You just knew.
Even Joan Rivers when she had her show, Arsenio. I mean, we watched all those things. And that was always what it was about for me because you got to be yourself and be funny. But what I enjoy doing more than anything is interacting with people and like bringing someone's true self out. Which is actually, Graham Norton, who's like I bring him up in every interview because I'm obsessed with Graham. Yeah. And he does that. I mean, he has A-listers on and you see sides of them funny, just
all
raw.
Different sides,
everything. And that's a lot of people can do that. So I'm
curious, who are you waiting for to come in the View that like it's like a moment you can like just pinch yourself and cry? Like for me, it was Oprah, and after we had her on the show, I just wanted to end the show. But Patrick, no, we have to do more episodes. Like, okay, we can do more. But like, who for you? Like, who is like that you just want to come so bad? I'm just curious.
I mean, like Celine Dion. I've said it a million times. Celine. I love me some Britney Spears.
But, that's it.
I love me some Britney. I mean,
oh my God.
I saw Britney in Newark, New Jersey, in the circus tour. And were you at the show?
No, we went in LA. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I saw her in Newark, which was ideal. You don't get better than a Jersey Britney show. And I ate like 2 chicken wings and had a Cosmo before, and then I danced so much that during the Womanizer encore, I ran to the bathroom and vomited. And that is a true fan. That doesn't happen for just
anybody. Oh my God.
What I was going to say?
You didn't even throw up when you started play when she was performing Womanizer.
No, Womanizer, I was like, I have to go. My friend was like, are you all right? I was already Schwarzenegger in kindergarten cop. I had to like kick a door in. It was insane. Anyways, I've said many times, there are certain comedians that I'm obsessed with. Martin Lawrence, I've brought up a million times. I'm obsessed with Martin. Look at his old stand-up or listen to his old stand-up albums.
It's like so good, so funny.
I still to this day will cry. I mean, I weep. It's the funniest thing. Chris Rock, obviously, I love.
Yeah. He does it.
Chris is great. They're just people who. I mean, Graham would be. Are you kidding me?
God, you're on the right show. Like this is so great.
You think Chris
she
Rock's
just asked me,
come
do
on
I
this
think?
show?
She just said, do I think so? This is ridiculous. Okay?
No, I'm so excited. I love
all the candidates from who's ever running for president.
I know.
I mean, come on.
Meanwhile, Carly Fiorina was on. I mean, I should have been like, now, why did my printer break after 12 months, Carly? That's the real question I want to ask because it did, and I have to go to Costco and buy another HP printer. I'm furious.
Okay, let's end with this.
That's not my president.
Let's end with this because we both of us are like we're on this journey. Like there's times we want to give up, but we don't give up because we talked about this before.
Don't give up.
When something you love, you keep going. So to the audience, would you say like something like where you are today in your career, something to inspire them not to give up where they are?
I love that question, and you know what it is. You never know when that moment's going to happen, truly. And you also just don't know how it's going to happen. Life is very strange. This came about in a very weird way because of another show and all these things that if, let's say a little over a year ago, you said, hey, next year you're going to be co-hosting The View, I would be like, share your crack. I need
my
some of
God.
that crack. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't, if you feel like you are perfect for something and you know that that's like your destiny, I believe in that. I believe in
I
like,
totally believe
I really
that.
believe in destiny.
I always say
so.
if it's your dream, it's your passion, the hard work just comes with it, but you just can't give up.
You
because
can't give up.
It's so much, it's a fun journey. So I'm like, okay, let's pretend like look up. Let's
Are we
pretend
about to crump?
No.
Can you imagine? What if a whole marching band came in and I'd be like, this
when
is
you
terrifying.
join the view, the tradition is you get confetti, so look
Oh,
up. Just
that's
look,
fun.
Look up. and
Yay!
like, pretend-
Are we going to see Janet? Whoa! What's exciting? He's really flinging it at us. This is so
we
nice.
we may not be the view. We may not be the view, but we are Spoonful of Paolo, and you get confetti because we're so in love.
You're so cute. No, I don't need these.
Okay, we'll take it back.
This is like, this looks like from the Kentucky Derby. Excuse me, was this one of the horse setups? I'm sorry, look at this. This is straight out of, that's the funniest shit ever. Oh my God.
It's
These
our-
are beautiful.
It's our welcome.
Oh my God.
Joining
Guys,
the view.
it's
You
so
deserve
cute.
Okay.
This is the pageant moment I've always dreamed of, you guys. Thank you.
That's great that we wanted to do. All right, I just want to say.
Who's cleaning this up? I'll bring me a
no,
Swiffer.
we will.
I'll do it. I'll do
You're
it.
not touching
No.
anything.
I'm Swiffing. What?
Listen, she's not Swiffing. So don't
I
think that-
will.
I'm not a bad host. I'm not a bad EP. She's not Swiffing.
I'll kill you.
I just want to say congratulations.
You're so sweet. Thank
We're
you very
so
much
happy
for
for
having
you,
me.
and thank you for like trusting us and being here.
Oh my God,
And,
this is so nice.
Oh,
You guys, I'm like happy. How many take this back?
Yay!
It's so sweet. I adore you, and good luck, and you're the most
Thank you,
adorable, honestly.
thank you. Thanks
Much
everyone. See you
love.
next time. It's Spoonful of Paolo. Bye.
That's fun. Why did you guys buy me such beautiful roses? Oh my God.
Because
This
you're-
is like 3 glasses of wine.
If we didn't get you anything, we would have
kill him.
Dream big.
Spoonful of Paolo.
I love you, Oprah. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.